real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. So today we gotta talk about this really like foul situation that's happening with OTF Doodie Lo. Basically, it's like a crazy situation. I'm having even trouble processing this shit, but it's some crazy shit. So basically, his ex came out today. Well, before I get into all that, I just want to say that this OTF dude is kind of like right now getting hella hate, and because of that, he's associated with Durk and shit. And like Durk now is all of a sudden getting hella hate because this video and like everything that came out, evidence against this nigga is really fucked up. And he basically, I don't know, there's just allegations from his ex that he put like screws and basically like he took metal screws and touched her son and put it in his son's butt. That's like what like her son is accusing him of, because like basically she was gone and she had him babysitting, and then he did some weird sick shit to the kid, and like it's a whole thing. And then people are calling on OTF or on Durk to kick this nigga out of OTF because this is really Durk's artist, and this is not something, this is just, if you're even in a vicinity of that type of shit and you have allegations like that, it's like a dub on that point, because it's not even like, they're not really trying to get any monetary value or anything like that, number one, from him. Number two, this nigga is basically just like, he went on live with his fucking lawyer, and that's never a good sign. If the first thing that you're doing is going and like posting your lawyer on Instagram, you're already looking guilty. That's already looking sus as fuck. It's like, why, what? That's some crazy shit. Like, he went on live with his lawyer, and then she was asking him hella questions. Obviously, if it's a live with your lawyer, like, that doesn't prove anything right or wrong, and the lawyer just is, bruh, this is like a crazy situation. So this shit is happening right now, but personally, I feel like the mother isn't really looking for anything in return. She's just showing that this dude is like a creep and shit. So I don't know, OTF is going out sad as fuck right now, and that shit's crazy. So let's get into it. So basically today, FTM Bay, which is like the person, which is Doodie Lo's ex, she posted, like, this was literally this morning, she posted a video of this, and like, I don't know, I might just play a snippet of the video in it because it's like kind of crazy. I don't really want to get into it, but
so please tell me what's going on with you.
Monday.
No, okay,
One
go.
day before you don't choose in my
I'm gonna read you what she posts. What you're hearing is my 5-year-old son Wesley cry to me about my ex-boyfriend OTF Doodie Lo, David, to him. For the last 2 months, my son was pooping in his pants. It was so bad I had to put diapers back on him. October 1st, my son finally told me what happened to him. I'm grateful to God because a lot of kids don't speak up because they were scared, just like my son. I've been dealing with this for over a month, and it's been the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, and I will not remain quit for one more second. August 6th, I had a show in Orlando. OTF Doodie Lo was at my house along with my roommate and my son and his 3-year-old cousin. Once I left, this sick man welted 3 screws that he found in my toolbox and shoved them up my son's anus. Scared and afraid, my son hid the screws outside so he couldn't find it or do it again, and never told me about it. He was trying to be so tough that he dealt with this for 2 months, and clearly it was affecting him. Never in a million years would I think this would be my story. My boyfriend sexually assaulted my son. My son and my life will never be the same. This is not a sympathy post or a cloud post. This is simply a heartbroken mother who is doing everything I can for justice for my son. While I'm patiently waiting for the police to complete their investigation, I needed to speak up and expose this sick man to one other females with kids, and maybe other girls who dealt with him should talk to their kids. This couldn't have been his first time, but he picked the right family to fuck with. So basically, that whole thing happened allegedly, and I don't know, man. That shit is like, it's not like she's looking for money or anything. She's just looking for the cops. Doesn't sound like some petty shit, because like, I don't know, the kid in the video is not like it's not like some shit where he's like acting or nothing like that. It doesn't sound like acting, it sounds just like a little kid, and he's basically saying it. So it's like, like the kid is trying to tell us something, and it doesn't sound, I don't even know how someone would get their kid to sound like that or be like that and be like, it's not like this is after kids or anything. This is just a 5-year-old. So then the nigga Doodie Lo, he fucking posted like, he didn't even post anything really. He just went on live with his lawyer, and then she asked him a whole bunch of basic ass questions and shit, and it was like they were basically trying to gaslight the mother and make her seem like she's crazy. It's kind of fucked.
Hung it up just now. So all I'm saying is, if there was something against my client, there would be a case open. There's not a case open. This young lady, I really feel bad for her.
And it's just like a really sad situation, and caught in the middle of this is Durk, who, this is his artist and shit, and this is the person representing his OTF label. So it's like, man, this nigga definitely has to do some soul searching and fucking think about what it is. Even if this nigga didn't do it, I feel like, I mean, like, it's chances are that he did. The evidence is kind of like pretty harsh, and I don't think you would just go on live with your lawyer if you've really thought that like you didn't do it. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the fuck is good, man. Like, it's gonna be like, I don't know, like she's going with the police and shit, so it's gonna be crazy. But I just feel like the bigger implications of this shit is Durk's label is going in the trash. Like, his label is down bad. Like, this nigga needs to just delete his label. This nigga just needs to fucking like just end OTF, stop wearing OTF chains unless he kicks this nigga out. Because it's like, if you're going through an investigation with that shit, like it's a dub, man. It's like, you can't even like, what? You're gonna have your artist going through this investigation? Shit weird. But hey, man,